Okay, so you want to know what drives me really crazy as a functional medicine wellness coach is when I hear people tell me that their doctors said you just have bad genes and you're just going to have heart disease. That's just going to be the way it is for you. You're probably going to end up in the cath lab every year with another stent because you just have bad genes. Okay, one, that's not even an answer. That's not even, you can't blame it on bad genes and then just say bye-bye. We can actually affect how our genes turn on and turn off. Genes load the gun, environment pulls the trigger. So we can affect what genes get expressed and what genes don't by the way we live our lives, by the choices that we make every day. We can affect genetic expression. So when a doctor says you just have bad genes, this is the way it's going to be, it's like taking the power away from the patient and saying you're just a victim of your genes. Okay, so that alone is so aggravating. And then it also basically gives patients the impression that there's nothing else they can do. So even if they try to live a healthy life, even if they try to improve their metabolic health or their gut health or learn how to manage their stress better or just take better care of themselves, it doesn't matter because you just have bad genes. That is like basically telling someone you're helpless. I mean, way to send someone out the door with like no hope at all. So as a functional medicine wellness coach, I am all about giving you back hope. I'm all about giving you back power. Not that I have to grant it to you, but like my goal is that I can teach you what you need to know so that you understand you do have control. You aren't helpless. And when we learn how to affect how to change our health from the root level by improving our gut health, improving our metabolic health, reducing oxidative stress, balancing our nervous system, these are all things we have control over with the choices that we make every day. And it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hours in the gym. It doesn't have to be a complete 180 overhaul of your whole life. As a coach, my job is to help you implement changes in a way that is doable and not daunting and overwhelming and making you hate your life. My goal is to help you make changes slowly that will move the needle on your health. And when you're coming to me to improve your heart health, because that's my specialty, I spent 25 years working in cardiac rehab, so I know what does and doesn't work. I saw way too many people coming back through our doors over and over again, even though they were following all the doctor's orders. So when you work with me to improve your heart health, not only are you going to improve your heart health, but you're going to improve the health of everything else in your body. I had a gentleman come to me for heart health who had psoriasis. I didn't know he had psoriasis. He didn't tell me about that, but he told me after a month of following my plan and improving his health and taking out things that were causing inflammation in his body, his psoriasis went away. He had terrible problems with it on his hands, and he couldn't golf without wearing special gloves. And after following my program to improve his heart health, his psoriasis went away. You're going to improve your brain health. You're going to reduce risk of cognitive decline. If you have people in your family that are starting to show signs of dementia, these are preventable things. It all starts with healing the gut and healing the terrain of your body. So please don't accept the doctor saying you just have bad genes. There is hope. There is so much you can do. I'm hosting a masterclass this Thursday at noon Pacific time, and I'm going to be talking all about those root drivers for cardiovascular disease, which also happen to be the same root drivers for every other chronic issue that people have. We'll be talking all about these root drivers. We'll talk about how you can test for them and then what you can do to improve in each of the areas. So I hope you'll join me this Thursday, noon Pacific time. I will share the link. It's also in my bio, so look for it in the link tree, and I hope to see you there. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm Angie with Heart Wellness Coaching.